Hello, everybody. This is Scott Gifford, President and CEO of One United Global. I'm extremely excited to announce what I believe is unheard of in the final expense business. I just want to kind of preface it before we get into what we're doing that no matter where you go, no matter what company you go with, whether it's Lincoln Heritage, Senior Life, those are the those are the bigger ones out there, including One United. Um, no matter where you go to, for instance, Lincoln Heritage is technically the number one final expense company in the country. They've been around the longest, essentially. But yet they sell their leads are the highest priced leads in the country. And a lot of the complaints with the agents, I know that because I worked there for 4 years, was you might get a set of 20 leads. There might be a couple duplicates in that lead. You may have purchased leads the last 5 weeks and gotten that same customer in each one of those lead batches, and you're still paying for that lead. 35, $45. So no, if there's duplicates, you're still paying for it. The cost of leads, mailers are all the way up to 40, $45. TV leads, depending on which ones you get, they range anywhere between 38 and $47, maybe $50 a piece. And the problem that companies are having is it's getting harder and harder to keep people close to home, and or customers get so much junk mail that they're saying, I never received that lead, I never filled out no card, and with all that coming into play, agents just got to understand that the lead business, there's no science to it. It it's a mix of art and science. We can do our best at guessing what the returns are going to be, but we don't know who's going to watch the TV commercial and call in. We don't know who's going to fill out the lead card. But one thing that we can control is when we do our telemarketed leads, if we get somebody on the phone that's interested and we can do a live transfer to that agent, we can control that now. Now the agent's actually speaking to somebody that's interested in talking about life insurance. The first thing that we do to compensate for the surge in lead prices is we've changed our entire structure, and we start all new agents at 100%. So there's companies out there that start people off at 50 to 70%. Some are notorious for starting them off at 40%. Some are out there 75 to 90%, and there's a few that'll offer you 100, whatever. You got to think though, if somebody's going to offer you, a huge contract right off the beginning, how much time are they going to actually devote to training you and making you succeed? I've always taken great pride in making sure that the agents I train, they make it. And when I started off in the industry with Lincoln Heritage, I was on a 70% contract, paying full price for leads, and I made it. So when you subtract the difference there, you're starting off on a 100% contract, and let's just say, the split here. Let's just say other companies are bringing their agents in at 60%. Well, you're making, right off the bat there, you're making a difference of 40% right off the top, right before you even write your first policy. It's unheard of in the business for a major player in final expense to offer that big of a commission. We're doing it because we want all of our agents to stay. We want to show them loyalty up front so that later down the line they'll appreciate that, and we want you to put more money in your pocket. And with that offset and the commission level, essentially that right there would make your leads free. However, we still keep our lead costs the lowest in the industry. Some companies charge $45 for leads that we charge 15 for. Other companies are charging 20 and $30 for leads that we charge 10 or 11 bucks for. All of our leads at cost, we do not make one penny off of our leads. Now we've also introduced what's brand new to the industry, it's pay for sales only. And what that means is that our lead vendors that we use don't get paid unless you sell. So think about that. If you're a lead vendor and you're pushing leads over to One United Global, do you want to push them? Do you want to push over a bunch of junk transfers that the agent has to weed through, or do you want to put them on good transfers or good leads that the agent's going to convert to sales so that you can get paid? That was the beginning of the thought process on why we wanted to do it this way. It was all about getting a better lead for the customer and taking care of the customer. We figured out a formula that we put in place that actually puts more money in the agent's bank account. And sure, we take a little bit of a loss on it on the back end, but we're not in the business of making money off of leads. We strongly believe that we're going to make our footprint in the industry off of selling life insurance. Now I'm going to break it down for you, guys and gals, real quick here. Again, because we start people off on 100%, instead of the 40, the 50, or the 60 that most companies are bringing them on off that most companies are bringing them in on, they're immediately making 40 to 50, 60% more than on the lower contract. So that right there pays your lead costs. But we don't stop there. Our on some of our lead programs, our major lead programs, we allow our agents to just pay per sale. So whenever they make a sale, they log it into our CRM. We know it. They know it on the date that the policy drafts. For that week, the agent adds up the 250s, and on Friday they send us a check or direct deposit or or however they want to pay us. Now, how we got this 250 was we based it off of the fact that lead costs are anywhere between 30 to 40%. We're already given a higher contract here, so we don't want to lose too much on the lead cost, so we just went with 40%. The average premiums and final expense, everyone will tell you, is right around $55. So 40% of a $55 policy, you know, it comes out to $264. So we rounded that off to a nice easy $250. So it's actually less than 40%. It's probably like 37%. Now we did that was because agents that write policies that are 60, 70, 80, $90, maybe 100, we don't like to go too far over 100. Everything over that the agent keeps because we cap it at 250. Okay? So an example, and this is just the overage. This isn't the commission itself. On an $85 premium, 85 times 12 months annualization is 1,020. Instead of taking 40% of that 1,020, which would be $408, we just take a flat fee of $250. The agent keeps the difference of 158. So they add that on to their commission. Okay, that's more money going into their bank account. It keeps the vendors honest, and it keeps our lead quality to the level that we expect. With our lead vendors, I'm going to just show you some of the leads that we have and give you an idea of the price. You know, this lead right here would be a callback lead. And so it's a tele lead where we set up a callback. The agent's going to call the customer back. It converts anywhere between 10 to 12%. We either charge $15 per lead for that, or which comes out to a cost per sale of 125 to 187 depending on your closing percentage. So we give the agent the opportunity to either pay $15 per lead up front, or they can come down here and use that same lead and pay $250 per sale. So that for agents that are a little bit tight on cash to start, that's the best way to go. We have a live transfer lead here that, again, it's $250 per sale. And so that lead comes in as a live transfer to the agent's phone. You are required to be on the phone system. We have to be able to tell if you're available or not. There's a group of states that you have to be in there. We group our agents in states so we know who to transfer them to. But all of these are really good leads. These are probably the backbone of our company right here. And every single one of these leads, the qualification criteria are as following: we want their age, first and last name, their address, whether they're a smoker or a non-smoker. Are they looking for 5, 10, or 20,000 coverage? We ask them, if you choose to take coverage, who would the benefit go to? All I need is the relationship, such as a spouse, son, or daughter. We ask them, do you have any life insurance in place? If they say no, we proceed with the call. If they say yes, we say, would you like to add some more coverage for your final expense plan? If they say no, we end the call. We don't transfer it, or we don't set it up as a callback. If they say yes, then it turns into a callback or a transfer. We then say, for security purposes, may I ask what is your favorite color? When is the best time to call you back, such as mornings, evenings, or afternoon? Now, that's after the fronters had a little bit of dialogue with the customer, but these are the qualifying questions. Um, and so far, it works really, really good. So, that's one set of leads that we offer. You can see the pricing there is really good. We've got TV leads that range between $15 and $43. And TV leads are a little bit finicky, so we'll explain that when you come on board. And then we have we actually can do mailers for you as well. And our mailer cost is $411 per 1,000 dropped. That's probably one of the best in the industry. Down here, we can also do another telemarketer lead for $11. It takes a little bit longer to get that lead, but again, those, as you can see there, our prices are absolutely incredible. So that is our new lead platform. We're extremely proud of it, and our agents are loving it. And we're going to continue to always look for better lead vendors, better pricing, and whenever our agents make a sale, lastly here, we have them click which lead that they got that sale from. That's what those lead IDs were for that you saw. And we're going to be continuously updating the score of which lead is outperforming which other lead, so that way you'll always know when you come on board in the future. You can say, or if you're an agent, you can look at the leads and say, oh wow, these people are having really good luck with that lead, let me try that one. So a lot of great things happen here at One United. We feel very blessed to be in the situation that we're in, and we are built for builders. I get that question asked a lot. With the way that our onboarding process is 100% automated with contracting and training, and figuring out leads and lead orders, it's all automated. So all you need to do is bring your friends and family over, build your team, and the sky's the limit. Thank you guys. God bless. Have a great day.